So I think that people are joining already, and I believe we will start. So thank you very much again for joining our webinar today. My name is Margarita. I'm Sales and Account Manager at AC Baltica. And today with me is my colleague, Anna Gerzik. Anna is our Senior SAP SF consultant. And the topic of our webinar today is Artificial Intelligence in SAP SuccessFactors.
Yeah, hello everyone again.
Anna will tell about practical features that you can use today. Now let me tell about our today's agenda. First of all, I will tell some words about our company, then we will have an overview of AI capabilities and SuccessFactors. After that, my colleague will tell about AI-driven features. Our webinar will also include a demo, and then we will review the benefits. Finally, we will have the Q&A session. Now let me say a few words about our company so you will get an idea about who we are. We are an AC Baltica, an SAP Platinum partner in Lithuania, member of United Wars Association with overall experience in SAP area for more than 2 decades. We have a team of 140 specialists. Among them, there are SAP consultants and developers. And our customers and partners are located in more than 10 countries across Europe. Our offices are located in Eastern Europe, in Lithuania and Poland, and recently we have also opened an additional office in the United States. We are not only experts in SAP SuccessFactors, but we can also cover other platforms, tools, and products of SAP. For example, we have a very experienced team in customer experience. We have a very big team that can cover S/4HANA topics. We are very experienced in planning, budgeting, analytics, and reporting. And we have a separate team of SAP developers. Now let me tell about some AI features in SuccessFactors. Currently, SuccessFactors includes 3 types of AI that makes HR work easier. Generative AI helps with routine tasks like creating job descriptions or interview questions in seconds. The deep learning AI gives smart recommendations and insights to support talent development. And Joule, the AI co-pilot, lets employees get answers and support just by using natural language. Together, these 3 tools save time and improve the overall HR experience. Let me explain how each of them works in the following slides. First is generative AI. It helps you create new content using the information you already have. You can create new texts, documents, or even code. Basically, this means that you can automatically generate job descriptions, summaries, interviews, questions, and other content that normally takes a lot of time to prepare. Eventually, these features help HR teams work faster, reduce manual work, and to improve the quality of their content. Dear guest, I think that some of the slides text is hard to see. If you would like, we can send the presentation to your email later. If you would like, please put a plus if you would like to receive this presentation to your email. Deep learning AI helps build a more intelligent HR foundation by analyzing unstructured data, things like CVs, profiles, or documents, and detecting skills, capabilities, and other important information. Not only that, additionally, it keeps this data up to date automatically, so that HR teams don't need to maintain it manually. It also recognizes patterns and makes predictions on its own without being explicitly programmed. This allows the system to identify trends, suggest next steps, and support better decisions across the HR process. And finally, I will tell about Joule. Joule is SAP conversational AI assistant that lets people interact with systems using just a simple natural language. In other words, instead of searching through menus or systems, you can just ask Joule a question and get the information you need instantly. Joule can also automate routine tasks, and this can help you reduce workload and speed up your daily processes. And now I give the floor to my colleague who will tell about some use cases for using the AI. Anna, please take the floor.
Yeah, thank you, Margarita. Let's continue. I want to tell you regarding the use cases in the SuccessFactors system when we can use AI capabilities, AI feature. And firstly, I will tell you about the different features from different module and also about cross-module feature. And the second part will be a demonstration these some features in the system. Of course, I will not tell you about all features, but we have selected some really interested ones. And also, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the chat and we can answer them during Q&A session. So let's start. And the first cross-module feature, which can be used in different modules, in different tools, in different processes, this is assisted writing. This tool helps you improve writing quality, adjust tone, make the text shorter or longer, change the format. And also, there are built-in translation capabilities. And currently, SuccessFactors support the translation from American English to 46 languages. And that's really good. And additionally, assisted writing does the text analysis that checks the text for any inappropriate language or some other point. Those together, this feature make communication faster, clearer, and more consistent, and always help you to save time when you prepare the text in different processes and different modules of the SuccessFactors. And next feature is connected with Microsoft Teams. With configured integration, SuccessFactors in the Microsoft Teams allows you to use natural conversation language to perform some quick actions. And instead of navigating menus, users can simply type something what they need, and the chatbot complete the task. So this can help you again save the time and do some actions, some everyday actions faster. Okay, that's it regarding cross-module feature. Now let's go to the model-specific AI use cases, and we will check the specific situations, specific processes with different conditions. So let's go. And the first is the interview question generation feature. Before the interview, the system sends a reminder to the interviewer and offers AI support to generate relevant role-specific questions. So this helps interviewers prepare quickly to the interview and ensure a more structured, consistent interview process, and also help all participants, interviewer, recruiter, to be prepared to every interview and find the best candidate based on the interview process. And the next feature is also about interview, but it is interview feedback insight. AI automatically analyzes the candidate information and generates a summary of the key skills and competencies. This gives interviewers a clear starting point for evaluation and makes it easier to provide a structured, consistent feedback. So you can do this directly in the SuccessFactors system or in the Microsoft Teams. And when you really have a big amount of candidates after interview, you can easily provide the good feedback for all of them based on their skills and ratings. Let's go to the next feature. And now we are in the performance management module. AI reviews the information in performance management forms and survey the most important insights according to the checked information. And managers get a quick overview of strengths, progress, and potential concerns without having to read every detail, every section, every comment in the form. This helps them prepare more effectively and have clear understanding of the employee performance and prepare more helpful, more effective feedback, which will be used in performance discussion and in general will be used as a performance comment from the manager or from other participants of the process. Let's go to the next feature, and this feature is from succession and development module. AI helps identify potential successors based on their skills, competencies, and experience. And it also generates insight about already created nominators for a specific role, and it helps you understand if these people are already ready for the form, ready for the new position, and you can use this feature in different transactions. So from multiple places where you can see the successors, you can use it and check the nominator, the information, and AI helps you to build this career path for employee. Let's go to the last AI feature which I want to tell you. This is Talent Intelligence Hub, and here AI analyzes continuous performance data like achievements, activities, and feedback, and it offers skills to employees which can develop or improve it, and it recommends the skills for the employee to add to the growth portfolio. This helps employee to get clear picture of their strengths or their career which they can develop, what they need to improve, which skill they need to have a good career in the future. Okay, we have finished with use cases. Now let's start the demonstration, and I will show you the use cases from recruiting and performance and goal, which will tell you some story like that. So let me share my screen to start the demonstration. Okay, I hope you can see my screen. And let's start. So now I'm in the recruiting module, and I want to start the process. So we'll start with you with generating the job description. So what we need for that? We just go find our job requisition with which we want to work and go to manage job profile. And now we are moved to the job profile tab. Here we can see and rate all information which will be used for posting of the job requisition, like overview, job description, competency, skills, so all information which you want to share with your potential candidates. And you should prepare and work with this information, of course. And what we can do here, we have enhanced job description button. And if we click on it, we can use this feature. This AI function analyze overview section, job description section, and provide us the improved version. So we can see here overview section, current version, and generated version. The same for job description. We can see the text is a little bit longer. We can see the better format, like structured list with responsibilities. And after I check everything and agree with generated text, I click accept and can see that all texts are changed. I can again check if everything is okay. And I also, if I see that, okay, something is not so good as I expected, what I can do, I can select the text I can click Use AI Capabilities, and here I can see the functions which I can use with this text. I have mentioned them previously when I discussed, when I told about cross-module feature. And here I can see enhanced writing, change tone, make short and longer, make bulleted list, analyze text, and translate. So let's use make it longer, for example. System again analyze selected text, provide us a generated version. We can check it, and if it's okay, we click apply, and then text is changed. So we can check everything again, and when we are finished with all text, we can move to the next AI feature. We can move to manage skills. So let's click it. And currently we can see 7 skills which are assigned to this job requisition. But of course, 7 skills that's not interesting for us. We need more of them. And we can use suggest skills button. And now AI capabilities analyze the job description and suggest us also new skills. We can see the list of suggested skills. We can scroll down and see all of them. We can see the source of them. These stars mean that this is AI generated. The document icon mean that this is based on the extracted text, based on the job description overview. So let's select all of them. Why not just exclude something? And we can see that selected 17 competence. Let's click add, and currently we can manage the selected skills. You can see that we can make them primary or not, and we also can remove them if needed. So, okay, let's check everything again, that everything is okay for us. Let's exclude something, for example, like that. And don't forget to save. We can check everything, click save. And now we are ready to post this job requisition and find the best candidates for this position. So that's it regarding the preparation of job requisition from the recruiting side. And let's go now to the candidate side. So you can see this is the career side. And I'm, as a candidate, open the career side to find the job. And what AI capabilities are available for candidates here. So we can use different ways, but I may show you one. So we can see the specific skill matching section here. So find your next role. We can upload our resume, and system will analyze the resume and suggest us the best jobs according to our resume. So it compare the skills from our resume and the skills from the job. So let's just attach the resume. Okay, let's see. System analyze it, extract the skills, and we can see in this pop-up that 26 skills are defined by the AI capabilities, and user can see them here. And now we click New Jobs and see that there is a already prepared list twice by the system where we can see the jobs with skills matched icon. And user can be sure that their skills is really similar to the skills which are existed in this job and can apply this. And be confident that the result of applying will be really good. And also, user candidate can control this, control the abilities, control the skills in their profile. So we just need to go to the profile, click Update Profile, and here we can see all information. Again, here we have clear resume field because we uploaded only on the main page, but let's update it now in the, okay, let's update it now from here. Okay, let's select update profile. And now system generate us the skills section again, and we can control them here. What you can do here as a candidate, you can control these skills. You can remove something, you can add something, and also you can use suggest skills button to analyze your resume again and identify new skills and add them here. And that's it regarding the candidate profile and what he can use in the career side, how he can use the AI tools. So let's now go back to the recruiter and see what we can do with that skills. So let's go back to the requisitions list. Let's open another requisition. And after the applying of the candidate, recruiters are ready to select the best candidate. So, for example, we open the job requisition with 27 candidates. And now recruiter can see the candidates and the specific column skills compatibility. This column shows us result of the process where the system extracts skills from the job description, extracts skills from the candidate, and then check the match between them. And we can see this column for all candidates and find the best candidate. For example, in our job requisition, this is Harry. We can see, okay, 15 from 24 skills are matched. So let's open the pop-up and see the details. Okay, we can see that 15 skills in green, they are matched, and also other skills from the job requisition in gray. Okay, and that will be clear which skills are matched, which are not matched. And to have more details, let's just click on the candidate. Let's move to skills compatibility tab. And now we can see some more details about candidate skills. Again, job skills section with primary skills which are matched. We have no secondary skills. That's also okay. And we have section other applicant skills here. And we can see the skills which were not defined in the job, but the AI decided that they will be also good for this job and highlighted them in blue. We can see that. And also there is the unmatched skills skill section where we can see the skills which were not defined in the job, and AI doesn't move them to the relevant skills section. So, and using this tab, using this column skills compatibility, recruiters can identify from the really big amount of candidates, they can find the best because sometimes recruiters have really big amount of jobs, big amount of candidates, and they can quickly decide with whom they can work firstly and prioritize their communication with candidates. And after the successful recruiting process, after the successful hiring, we can set up the goals for the new employee. And let me show you the final feature. So let's just move to the goals section, goals module, goal management module. Okay, and here we can create the goal. So we just click the goal, and here we can enter the just few words, optimize office, optimize office, I don't know, equipment, optimize office equipment, for example. We just generate few words. Okay, we can leave it as is, click generate. And now system generate us the information for all goal fields. So we can see here goal name, description, metric, some dates field, and also milestones. This is like sub tasks, sub goals, which we can maintain in the goal plan. And for example, system decided that we will have 3 milestones, decide them the goal, decide them the name, create them the name. And here we can check everything. And for example, I know something is again not good for us, and we can use again assisted writing feature. It's cross module, so we can select, for example, okay, make it longer because you have only 4 words. So optimize the overall efficiency and performance of your office equipment effectively. If it's okay for us, we just agree with that. Okay, let's scroll down again. Let's change the status on track. Let's input some data. Okay, 35. And click save. And now we can work with this goal as with usual goal, which here it is, optimize the office efficiency. We can work with this goal as with usual goal, make adjustment, change it manually using AI, and work with it in the in next stages of the process in performance. That's it regarding the demonstration and discussing the UI, the AI use cases. Margarita, you can go on.
Okay, thank you, Anna. And now I will share the last slide of our presentation, and I will speak about or tell some words about the benefits of AI in SuccessFactors. AI in SuccessFactors adds practical value across the HR lifecycle. It automates tasks like writing job descriptions, preparing interviews, and summarizing performance, saving HR teams time for more strategic work. It also provides deeper insights, enabling faster data-driven decisions. By matching people to roles based on skills, it improves recruiting and internal mobility. Employees gain personalized skills recommendations and clearer development paths. With Joule and built-in writing support, the system becomes easier and more intuitive for everyone. So that's it for our today's presentation, and now we will have time for your questions. As I see in our chat, we have already a few questions. The first question is, do we have to pay additionally for those AI features? We already have SF license.
Okay, thank you for the question. Regarding the licenses for the UA, currently SAP provides us ability to use AI after buying the specified AI license. So yes, to use the features, you can contact us regarding these additional licenses.
Okay, that means that you have to pay additionally for that. The next question is, which languages are supported in SuccessFactors?
Okay, if regarding SuccessFactors supports a lot of languages. If we talk regarding the AI features, as I said, there is a translation for 46 languages, And also, okay, around 5-6 of common languages are available in the UI features, like French, German, English, of course. So yeah. But yeah, in future, I think SAP will increase this list to make AI features available for more languages, of course.
Okay, thank you. And the last question I see, how long does it take to implement AI features? Can you provide some examples?
Okay, good question, because implementing AI features depends on the feature, of course, and depends on your current configuration. Of course, if you want to use features for recruiting, you need the implemented recruiting module, and this is connected with all features. Some features require some have some prerequisites, like integration with Microsoft Teams, and so on. So it again depends on the situation. Sometimes it can be faster, sometimes not. So you can again contact us and we can discuss the interested feature for you, discuss the conditions, prerequisites, and answer to your question in details.
Okay, so I understood that it's very different.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, dear guest, for your attention today.
You had last minute to answer your question if you still have them.
Yeah, but anyway, we would be very glad to see you as AC Baltica clients. If you have any requests, please contact us and we will be glad to answer any of your question and to support you, of course, in your projects. Thank you, and we wish you a nice day, nice evening, and come back to us again.
Yeah, thank you all.
We are finishing. Bye-bye.